Hello and welcome to the Social Connection. It's your program about social media news, the trends you talked about, the videos you shared, and what new changes social media companies offered for its users. I'm Venkatraman and with me is Preeti Tiwari.
Thank you, Venkat. Welcome everyone. We are back with yet another edition of Social Connection, in which we will take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept the social media platform busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this edition.
From sadness to wow, Facebook's like button set to get more emotive.
Pinterest rolls out localized search to better serve international users.
Facebook to launch satellite to expand internet access in Africa.
Well, let's start with the top stories now. Social media giant Facebook launches a pilot test of reactions which will allow users to express a range of emotions including love, happiness, anger and sadness instead of just a like. The company said the feedback from the pilot test will be used to improve the feature. Take a look.
Like it or not, Facebook Inc.'s trademark like button is set to get more expressive. Users will soon be able to do more than just like posts. They will be able to love them and express sympathy, anger or sadness with animated emoticons. The social network said on Thursday that it is launching a pilot test of reactions, with users being able to select from 7 emoticons, including like and wow, angry, sad and love. Facebook started publicly testing new options besides its iconic like button, letting its members use emoji to express themselves with a couple of keystrokes. Facebook Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg said in September that the company had been working on alternatives to like, especially to help users express sympathy when the reaction isn't appropriate. The company has long been asked for a dislike button but wanted to avoid something that negative. The company said it would pilot the new features in Ireland and Spain on iOS, Android and desktops. The feedback from the pilot test will be used to improve the feature. The company hopes to roll it out to everyone soon. The like feature was conceived in 2007 as an awesome button before rolling out to users in 2009 as an easy way to tell friends that you like what they're sharing on Facebook with one easy click. The button and its thumbs up icon have since become a universal symbol for the social network itself, helping the company's 1.49 billion users acknowledge friends' milestones or express their affinity for a brand or a cause. They have also helped Facebook build its advertising model, since a like may send a stronger message than just a simple click.
Pinterest is hoping to get more non-English speaking users to use its site more. That's why the company implemented increased localized search results as well as international autocomplete and spell check. It seems to have a positive effect though, as more pinners in countries like Brazil, France, Germany and Japan have discovered and saved twice the amount of localized pins using this search. Have a look at this report.
Pinterest is implementing improvements to its search function to include increased localized search results and international autocomplete and spell check. Pinterest search results are now customized by language and country to help international pinners find local pins that are more familiar and relevant to them. So now if someone in Germany searches for cake baking ideas, they'll find all the best local pins about baking, frosting and decorating cakes. And both the pin descriptions and the sites the pins link to will be in German. The strategy seems to be working. In early testing, Pinterest found that pinners across Brazil, France, Germany and Japan discovered and saved twice as many localized pins using search and spent more time on a pin's source link after a click-through. Based on the country, the pinner's account language and the language used for search, international pinners will get more relevant and local results. It will also be customized based on trending searches in each country. In addition, the engineering team built new language detection models and an algorithm to identify the best pins to show people without duplicates in the feed and to grab similar images and ensure that they match with localized descriptions and links. Pinterest reports that the number of international pinners totals about half of the service's 100 million monthly active users.
Facebook announced plans to launch a satellite in partnership with France's Eutelsat Communications to bring internet access to large parts of sub-Saharan Africa. Young Africans welcomed the company's plan. More details in this report.
Young Kenyans reacted with enthusiasm after Facebook announced plans to launch a satellite in partnership with France's Eutelsat Communications to bring internet access to large parts of sub-Saharan Africa. The company said the satellite, part of Facebook's internet.org platform, to expand internet access mainly via mobile phones, is under construction and will be launched in 2016. In a Facebook post, chief executive of the company, Mark Zuckerberg, said the satellite, called MO6, will cover large parts of West, East and Southern Africa. Social media consultant Stephen Musyoka said this will be a game changer for the 2.2 million Facebook users in Kenya and the remote populations the plan targets.
Free and better internet will improve lives. That's it. It will help in all the sectors: education, health, government, business, corporates. It's here because you're going to find it's free, it's affordable, and it's very fast. So it's all about moving the country forward, moving the continent forward, and globally, it's all about moving forward.
Kenya has seen a technology rush which has helped millions of Africans use their mobile phones to circumvent poor infrastructure through startups. For Musyoka, Facebook's endeavor will further boost this trend.
It's something we cannot ignore. Its time has come. So you find with like 5-10 years ago, we never had technology helping lives and all that. But nowadays you can find any information you want, any solution from the palm of your phone. Look at startups we have all over Africa, from South Africa, Egypt. In Kenya, we have iHub and iLab and all those startups. Look at what they're doing, and all that is thanks to technology. So it's something you cannot ignore. It's something that its time has come, and it's all about improving lives.
But the social media consultant believes that there is still much progress to be made, especially in rural areas.
Some countries in Africa, they still have a lot of catch-up to do. And then another thing is you also look at priorities. Is internet one of our key priorities at the moment? You find, will someone look at buying a phone, or maybe buy food, or maybe pay rent and all that? So in as much as it's here, there's still some loose ends to be tied here and there.
Facebook has nearly 20 million users in major African markets, Nigeria and Kenya, according to the statistics of the company released last month, with the majority using mobile devices to access their profiles. Young people in Nairobi were excited by the prospect of free access to the internet. The internet.org platform offers free access to pared-down web services focused on job listings, agricultural information, healthcare and education, as well as Facebook's own social network and messaging services. According to the United Nations Broadband Commission's report, global growth in the number of people with access to the internet is slowing, and more than half of the world's population is still offline. The company opened its first African office in Johannesburg in June.
We're heading for a short commercial break. We have lots of interesting stories coming up, so stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
Welcome back. You must be familiar with the top trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the trends that rule different social media platforms.
Tunisia's National Dialogue Quartet wins the Nobel Peace Prize for its contribution to building democracy after the Jasmine Revolution in 2011. For many, the identity of the winners came as a surprise. Tunisians welcomed their country's National Dialogue Quartet, a group of unionists, employers, lawyers and human rights activists, for winning the 2015 Nobel Peace Prize. Tunisia's president said the award recognizes the country's decision to choose the path of consensus. In the meantime, the 2015 Nobel Prize in Literature has been awarded to Belarusian author Svetlana Alexievich. During the past 40 years, Alexievich has been busy exploring and chronicling the history of Soviet and post-Soviet individuals. This made #Nobel Prize Tunisia and Nobel Prize Literature as one of the top trends on different social media sites. The Bharati Janata Party-led NDA government at the centre decided to celebrate the 113th birth anniversary of Jayaprakash Narayan as Loktantra Raksha Divas. The event was organised in New Delhi's Vigyan Bhavan to commemorate the contribution of the socialist icon in the anti-emergency struggle. The late leader was paid homage by senior BJP leaders including Lal Krishna Advani, Venkaiah Naidu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Jayaprakash Narayan was one of the top trends on Twitter on this day. Emergency management authorities in Guatemala announced on Saturday that 263 people have now been confirmed killed in the mudslide that buried a small settlement near the capital on 1st October. The affected area, located in Santa Catarina Peninsula municipality, has been divided into 5 sections to speed up the work of the rescue brigades. The search and rescue mission to find the 374 people believed to have gone missing will continue till Monday. The tragic incident kept a buzz on Twitter and Facebook throughout the week. The internet is falling head over heels in love with Bettina, a baby possum with a fighting spirit. In the absence of her mother, the possum has taken to a small stuffed kangaroo, and photos of the duo have quickly gone viral. In a video released by the zoo, the possum named Bettina can be seen nibbling on leaves, cuddling a toy kangaroo and investigating the camera. According to a statement by the zoo, Evans, a vet nurse, has become a surrogate mother to Bettina, carrying her in a makeshift pouch and feeding the possum in the middle of the night. This made baby possum one of the top trending topics on Facebook. Bollywood diva Rekha turned 61 this week. Rekha started her career in 1966 as a child actor in Telugu film Rangula Ratnam, though her film debut as a lead happened 4 years later with Sawan Bhado. She is noted for her versatility and is acknowledged as one of the finest actresses in Hindi cinema. Also, the 73rd birthday of Bollywood legend and megastar Amitabh Bachchan was celebrated on Sunday. Born on 11th October 1942, Amitabh Bachchan started his career with the movie Saath Hindustani. Films like Abhiman, Namak Haram, Diwar, Sholay, Kabhi Kabhi, Dawn and Agnipath left markable impressions on the minds of generations. He was honoured with National Film Awards thrice and 12 Filmfare Awards. He bagged the maximum awards in Filmfare in the Best Actor category. This was one of the top trending topics on different social media sites.
Next up, under the ambit of modernization, Indian Railways has been taking various steps to digitize its services. As part of this process, Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu launched various IT-enabled services for the benefit of the passengers. More details in this report.
In lines with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Digital India initiative, Indian Railways has been continuously bringing in new user-friendly initiatives which are digital in nature. Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu inaugurated certain IT initiatives in the national capital. Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu launched UTS on Mobile, a mobile application on which one can book unreserved platform and seasonal tickets on mobile phones in Western and Central Railway zones now. Railway Minister said all the budget proposals are being implemented in a systematic way and modernization of railways is the most important motive behind all new initiatives in Indian Railways.
ये जो सेवा की जा रही है जहाँ पे प्लेटफॉर्म टिकट ही नहीं तो पास भी मंथली पास क्वार्टरली पास भी आपको आपके मोबाइल के ऊपर मिलेगा। वैसे तो हमने कहा था कि ऑपरेशन 5 मिनट्स करेंगे टिकट के लिए, लेकिन आज 5 मिनट भी नहीं, उससे भी कम समय में टिकट लोगों को मिल सकता है। प्लेटफॉर्म टिकट भी आप घर से निकलने के समय घर से भी बुक कर सकते हैं। 400 स्टेशन में कम से कम अच्छे बड़े जो स्टेशन है जहाँ पे लोग ज्यादा आते हैं, ज्यादा से ज्यादा सफर करते हैं, ऐसे स्टेशन भी डेवलप करने के लिए पीपीपी मॉडल से हम लोगों से सुझाव मंगवा रहे हैं और उसको भी जल्दी पूरा करने की कोशिश करेंगे।
Prabhu also launched a currency cum coin cum card operated ticket vending machines over various stations of Mumbai via video conferencing. He also launched paperless platform tickets at New Delhi and Nizamuddin stations and season tickets at New Delhi and Palwal section on mobile phones. Train Inquiry mobile application which works on all Android-based phones was also launched. Paperless ticketing system through UTS on mobile has been launched earlier in few of Chennai, Mumbai and Delhi suburbans. On the whole, modernization, transformation and especially digitization have become the main criteria for the Indian Railways.
With a month to go until elections, Myanmar launches a smartphone application with information on candidates for young voters eager to cast their ballots. The application, created by a local software developer, provides people with everything they need to know about the parties, the candidates and even the process of voting. More details in this report.
Election campaigning in Myanmar is low compared to other countries. Posters of candidates have been put up on lampposts, vans calling for support flanked by supporters occasionally make rounds in neighbourhoods, and the National League for Democracy souvenir shop is doing brisk business. For the 33.5 million voters who head to polls on 8th November, many of whom will be first-time voters, choosing from more than 6,000 candidates is not an easy task. To help voters, a local software developer has created a smartphone app that provides people with everything that they need to know about parties, candidates and even the process of voting. The M-Voter 2015, created by Team PopStack, a group of 5 students from a computer science institute, won an election app contest sponsored by a Yangon-based technology organization that encourages social innovation and clinched the opportunity to launch their creation. Organizers were quoted by local media as saying that the app, which formally debuted on 4th October, was chosen for its simplicity and easy user interface.
Many young people are interested in these elections. I hope we can share knowledge and provide facts they need by using this mobile app. Everybody is using mobiles. There is still room for improvement in this app though.
Around 400 people have downloaded the app, which is available for Android and iOS users, and have also provided the creators with feedback on how to improve its features. The numbers are not vast, but voters are finding it useful. Myanmar's historic election in November will see the military-backed ruling party compete with the ascendant NLD party of Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi in the first free national vote in 25 years.
At least the many people will go and vote because it's a major occasion for them, and the many young voters will first time vote for the first time in their lives, and many of them don't have the historical baggages like the older people.
In Myanmar, the president is chosen from 3 candidates nominated by the 2 houses of parliament and the military, which holds a quarter of the seats in the bicameral chamber. The president then forms the government and there is no prime minister.
Well, don't go anywhere as we're heading for a short commercial break. We have another lot of interesting stories coming up. Stay tuned to DD News.
Welcome back to The Social Connection. A Jordanian comedy group's parody of the English song Uptown Funk has become a viral hit on YouTube. The song, originally produced by English DJ and producer Mark Ronson and Hawaii-born singer Bruno Mars, was used to address the issue of unemployment in the country. Have a look at this report.
Members of the Fouk al-Sada comedy group of Jordan are using music as a means to highlight the problem of unemployment in the country. The parody of the English song Uptown Funk has become a viral hit on YouTube. The growing number of the unemployed in Jordan inspired the members of the group to come up with the parody.
بعد الربيع يعني حسينا لا والله انه لا في مجال انك تحكي وفي مجال انك تعبر.
We find that comedy from our experience delivers powerful messages. Honestly, whether it is a harsh reality or a sad story, when you depict it in a funny way, people accept it easily.
الفيسبوك واليوتيوب والتويتر ساعدنا كثير انه نطلع نحكي والله رأينا بكل جراءة وقوة.
The song was originally produced by English DJ and producer Mark Ronson and Hawaii-born singer Bruno Mars. Despite high literacy rates in the country, nearly a third of the population in Jordan is unemployed. Wearing brightly colored clothes and gold accessories, the performers put up a satire on the difficulties of finding a job after graduation. Unemployment has been a consistent struggle for the country's youth. Recent World Bank figures show that around 33% of the population is without work. The musical parody is a unique and interesting way to reflect the most common problem faced by the youth. Let's hope the parody strikes the right chord.
Well, it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on our Twitter, Facebook and YouTube channel.
Well, this is the end of our show. Continue sending in your feedback, comments as you've been on ddnews.com@gmail.com.
our Twitter handle @DDNewsLive, or our Facebook page, or on our YouTube channel.
Well, yes, we hope that you enjoyed the show as much as we did in presenting it to you. And before we sign off, we leave you with an interesting video. See you again next week. Thank you and goodbye.
हमारे अम्मी पापा ने ये कहा था कि इंटरनेट सेफ नहीं है, इसीलिए महिलाओं को इंटरनेट नहीं यूज़ करना चाहिए।
मुझे ऐसा लगता था पहले कि ये सब जो इंटरनेट ये सब हस्बैंड लोगों के लिए है, हमारे लिए नहीं है।
ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में बालिकाओं को जनरली 8वीं के बाद पेरेंट्स पढ़ाते नहीं हैं। भीलवाड़ा डेयरी ने गूगल के साथ मिलकर उन बच्चियों को इंटरनेट जागरूकता अभियान के तहत प्रशिक्षण दिया गया।
Lots of women who have used the internet for the first time have really transformed their daily lives.
HWGO कैंपेन मैंने अटेंड किया था, उसके बाद धीरे धीरे मेरी जिज्ञासा इंटरनेट के प्रति बढ़ती जा रही है।
इंटरनेट से सीखी मैं डिजाइन, जब नई नई डिजाइन बनाकर ग्राहकाना दिखाऊं तो और हमारे ग्राहक की बढ़ती है, सिलाई भी बढ़ती है।
While we have made huge progress in the number of urban women who are coming online, we are still struggling in terms of the rural women who we can get online.
एजुकेशन लोन के बारे में जानकारी निकल सकती है क्या?
औरतों में नई उमंग जगी है जो कि कंप्यूटर द्वारा पता चलने लगा।
उनके पास इतने सारे ढेर सारे सवाल होंगे जिसका जवाब इंटरनेट देगा उनको।
पूरे भारत देश में लड़कियां और लेडीज इतनी आगे बढ़ जाएगी कि उसका अंदाजा भी नहीं है।